the moment she regrets it, she will stay silent too. What if, Isaac, her silence isn't confusion? What if it is punishment? What if the moment she left, she wasn't searching for clarity? She was just testing your weakness. And that is the part that no one tells you. That is one thing that no one will open up and tell you. She's doing that to test your weakness. Because this, Isaac, this isn't just a heartbreak. This is psychological warfare. You are the battlefield. And right now, Isaac, she knows what she's doing. And don't be fooled by her ghosting. Don't be fooled by her cold shoulder. And even the fake indifference. That silence, Isaac, that is calculated. It is her move, and she's waiting to see yours. Will you beg? Will you crumble? Will you post something desperate just to get her attention? And most gentlemen, most men fold. They chase, they beg, they even explain, trying to get her back. But every time, Isaac, you reach out, every time you text her, you don't actually look strong. You become predictable. And that is the moment she knows she owns your emotions. But you're not here to be owned, Isaac. You are here to reclaim control. For it isn't even about getting her back. It is about getting yourself back. We don't beg. We don't chase. We don't even explain. And here is where the twist is. The moment you become untouchable, the moment you stop needing, is the moment she starts feeling it. It's the moment she starts questioning everything. You want her to regret it? Then stop posting. Stop explaining. Stop regretting. Go dark. Go silent. Go stoic. So Isaac, you know you are choosing clarity over chaos. You are choosing yourself over chaos. You are choosing peace. Here is what they don't actually tell you, gentlemen. Breakup isn't always about emotional confusion. It isn't always about soul searching. Sometimes she leaves just to watch you break. For it's not always a tearful goodbye, because you think, or you convince yourself, that it is a tearful goodbye with a heavy heart. Most of the time, Isaac, it's calculated, it's cold, and eventually it's weaponized just against you. For when she walked away, Isaac, she wasn't just walking away to find herself. She was walking away to trigger you, to flip your world upside down, and finally, watch what you do with the wreckage. Watch what you will do with a broken world in your life. You think she is actually meditating silently. She is watching you indirectly through mutual friends, through social media, even on your status, as if you mattered. And that, you noticing that she viewed your status, Isaac, that is the trap. That is the signal. Because on her side, Isaac, she is waiting to see if you will stumble. Every time you post on your status, every time you text her, and she can sense and feel how desperate your message is, how you are willing to try and fix what has already been fractured. It doesn't communicate love, care. It doesn't communicate strong. It only communicates one thing, Isaac. You are owned and you are weak. And that was what all this was all about. Power, control, ego, the silence. The silence, Isaac, is her move. For she doesn't, Isaac. For Isaac, she doesn't need to block you. She needs you to obsess. For if you obsess, she wins. If you try to reach out, she doesn't even need to waste her time and energy to reply. Your effort alone of reaching out and texting her, that, Isaac, that gives her confidence. And the worst part, Isaac, you are convincing yourself that she's actually doing this because she is hurt just as you are. That she is actually struggling the same way you are. That any moment now, she will realize what she lost. Stop that mindset, Isaac. That mindset is the only trap you need to be owned by Hannah. For that is how she actually keeps you emotionally imprisoned. And that was the loop. That was the strategy. And here's the reality. If she genuinely loved and cared for you, Isaac, she wouldn't use the silence for punishment. A woman who loves you doesn't just vanish without clarity. Doesn't just use silence for the hope that it will break your spirit. No. When someone genuinely loves you, Isaac, they don't use silence to test your loyalty through an emotional cruelty. They ask. They have a conversation. They mature. And they own up. Now what? Now you wake up. You stop waiting for her to reach out. You stop feeding the ghost. And you instantly flip the script. And this is where stoicism, Isaac, actually kicks in. Not some emotionless mask. As a way of refusing for someone to dictate your worth.